it's Goldie and I'm back with another video. So, word on the street is Halle has had enough of DDG and his shenanigans and has filed for a restraining order which has been granted due to their relationship turning violent. Per TMZ, Halle went out today and filed a restraining order due to incidents that has happened with DDG that resulted in bruising on her arms and a chipped tooth. Per the article written on TMZ.com, Halle claims that DDG attacked her multiple times. She's gotten a restraining order. It says that Halle says that she's had enough of DDG allegedly abusing her. She's filed a police report and now wants court order protection from the father of her child. She claims that things first got physical in January. They broke up in October. Halle says DDG came over and she attempted to start a conversation regarding a visitation schedule with Halo. As she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims that DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, chick. Itch." Halle says that the baby was crying and she was nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. That's when they allegedly started wrestling, with DDG pulling her hair and slamming her face onto the steering wheel, then chipping her tooth. Halle says that she was in pain and crying. Although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo. So she remained in the car for the car ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what had happened. Now, once she told the family, they said they'd take care of the baby, but she left hysterical with bruises on her arms to go along with her chipped tooth. She attached photos of her alleged injuries in her request for a restraining order. She also alleges that DDG creeped her out in March when he showed up at her home, entered without permission, went to her bedroom, and texted a pic of her empty bed along with the text saying, "I know what you've been on." Halle says she interpreted that text as DDG accusing her of having sex with other people. 4 days later, she claims that he really exploded when he came back to her house. Halle told him that she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave home. And, we all remember that. She claims that that's when he got verbally abusive, smashed her Ring camera, and ran away with her phone. As he drove off, she claims that DDG threw the phone out the window and yelled to her, "Go get it, B." And the incident prompted Halle to go file a police report, which was smart of her. She says that she has the Ring camera footage to back up her side of the story. It was also around this time that DDG claimed on X that he'd been fighting to see his son Halo for months. Now, this is while he's all cutting up behind the scenes. For Halle, though, the final straw came just last weekend when she says she was vacationing with Halo and her sister in St. Lucia. She says DDG texted her links of social media posts claiming that she was on the island with singer Brent Faiyaz. Halle replied, "Not with any man here, I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you are okay and feel better soon." She says that it's written that the judge granted Halle a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away and gave her permission to take the baby out to Italy for filming on her next project. It also says that DDG has to stop posting or streaming about her and their child. Halle claims that her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy when he streams about her in his live streams. Let's take a listen to a video that he was filming with Aiden Ross, where when he found out about the restraining order, and you can kind of see how Aiden Ross played into this victim narrative about DDG.
Feel like, damn, bro, should I get a stylist? Why are they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? Alright, I'm looking at her story now. What? Oh. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. This is a good human being.
Even, but I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here. Fuck that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false in the street.
Now, this is the same person that Halle has kept her receipts on, so she definitely has proof of what she has claimed against him. When these guys get their friends, their flying monkeys all on their side, it's so easy for them to paint themselves as a victim, and this woman is just terrorizing their life or being a bitter baby mama. But one thing we know is that DDG knows that Halle has been out looking for his replacement. Now, a lot of times these men feel like your life is over once you have a child with them. And to be honest, a lot of women feel as if your life is over because you have a child with someone. But baby, if you learn how to move with strategy, then they can never stop your next moves. We have a little clip here of academics talking about his knowledge of Halle and this Brent Fayez person, and he's being messy, of course. He's being messy, but he's encouraging Halle to go ahead and step on out there.
Yo, Halle, man, just go pop out with that Brent Fayez already, man. Yo, DDG with 3,000 on stream now, man. It's cool. The smoke done clear. You can pop out with Brent Fayez, gang. It's time. You see, like when you was kicking it with him before, nobody like really peep game. But like now, DDG been with too many. Like I ain't saying he him, but he been hanging out with Lala, the Island Girl, Zoe, whoever the fuck. Like he been hanging out with too many hoes. You clear now, girl. Go pop out with Brent Fayez. It's all good now. It's valid now. It's valid. Yo, back in the day, like a couple months ago, DDG was fuming. What's his son named Halo? I mean, I can't see Halo, and I can't. They don't even know I'm single. Like, and she's with Brent Fayez. Yeah, gang. Yeah, that's what happened. But now DDG free. The internet chose his side. You know, he with his son Halo. Like she been chilling out with his son. Yo, Halle, pop out with a new now, man. Well, pop out with old boy, Brent Fayez. Pop out with that. Fuck that. Pop out now. It's time to pop out. It's time to pop out and show this, man. DDG keep it on streaming mad hoes anyway. You good now. I'm telling you good. Yeah, if you pop out with Brent Fayez right now, I'm telling you, I'm going to make sure DDG can't say nothing about you, bro. Nobody saying nothing about you. Feel me? It's time. Word 2. She look good, though. What did she do? She acts, right?
Now, a lot of times when a man feels that he's losing control and his main goal is to control you at his whim, he'll begin to devalue you, to try to lower your esteem, to lower your confidence. And of course, he does that through abuse. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of his tactics have worked on Halle. Let's take a listen to a recent video that Halle posted after her vacation out in St. Lucia.
Right now, currently, I am a little bit thicker than I usually am, and I don't really know. I feel really insecure about it a little bit because all my life I've been like 120 pounds, really skinny, and then I had my baby, and then when I was breastfeeding, I lost a bunch of weight. So I felt like my body sort of snapped back to where I thought it did at the time, but it still was very off. And then now that I'm 25, I just feel myself like, oh, weight is sticking more. Like, okay. And I haven't had a lot of time. This is my first time taking a break, like being on this vacation.
You can hear Halle talk about how she feels about her body and how much, confidence she's lost, and that's normal. Now, my concern for Halle is that she may be getting back out into the dating world too soon. She definitely should begin looking beyond DDG when it comes to the idea of having a family, but she needs to take a little bit of time to heal first. You should never go out dating when you are not 100% confident, 100% secure, and 100% financially, mentally, and emotionally stable. Because what you are doing then is basically opening yourself for something that just may be worse than what you left. You know, they say jumping from the frying pan to the heat or to the fire or whatever they be saying. Like you jump from one situation that's bad to another situation that's just like totally worse. And another thing that a lot of single mothers don't pay attention to is that your next move must be your best move. You have to get a bigger, better, badder man than the man that you left in order to continue to accelerate in your life. I don't know this Brent Fayez person, but I don't know if he is the best match for Halle. In my opinion, I personally think that Halle should go out here. I feel that she should be single for a minute. There's this big conversation around single mothers and how they are unwanted, but the reality is it's not necessarily true. If and I don't know what took place in, you know, Halle's upbringing, but we could see from a lot of the decisions that she's made as well as her sister, even though her sister doesn't have a child yet. But a lot of the decisions that the girls have made kind of, in my opinion, hint to them not having a really strong relationship with her dad, or the dad not really being a great role model for her. So anyway, if you choose a man based off character, morals, integrity, values, then you kind of will prevent yourself from being in situations like this. But you can still become a single mother with a guy that has great character and great values and great morals. But the next step should be for you to then align yourself with a marriage-minded, family-oriented man who wants to be with you. A man who wants to be with you and have a family with you with great character, morals, values, that is marriage minded and family oriented when it comes to you. Now, one thing I've always wanted for Halle is that she really gets a professional man. Get away from these entertainers, these podcasters, and social media influencers. Get away from these rappers and maybe even actors, and go ahead and get you a professional white collar businessman that comes from a great family with an awesome family lineage that has, you know, goals and ambitions and something to really live for. A man with a pedigree. Now, Halle's life is not over. She's made some really tough decisions, some decisions that will impact her future. However, she still has time and an opportunity to course correct and move forward in a more positive direction. The reality is that now is time for you to be strategic, Halle. It's time for you to get your head in the game and stop playing around with your future and the future of Halo. If you really want a family, then you need to be really, really serious about the next man you align yourself with. Take some time, relax, go ahead and make some career moves, solidify yourself as an actress or a solo singer. Get started on those projects and really get your head focused down in the game of solidifying your career, your professional life, and begin bringing up Halo in the direction that you want to see your little boy go in. And once those things are settled, then you begin to choose from a pool of quality, high caliber men to associate yourself with. You've done the right thing by getting the courts involved. So now all you need to do is establish a liaison so that you can stay out of the visitation process. Thank you so much for taking a little second and hanging out with me. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.